You're watching Tobi's Tales.
Hello everybody and welcome back. There is lots of things to talk about. For you, there hasn't been any time between the last episode and this one really. But for me, it's been about a month actually. As I've talked about a lot, the episodes up to now were pre-recorded. I was with my girlfriend over Christmas, and now I'm home. And while I was there, I played quite a bit actually. I have a little cow farm, nothing special. And for updating to 1.4.7, I updated the texture pack, of course. I have a new potato texture, new item frame texture, changed the glowstone to look a little more like it does in vanilla. There's a hole there. I built, like I said, the XP farm in the end, along with something else. I don't know if I talked about it previously, but I'm gonna show you in a moment. And in that XP farm, I used the enchanting books and the anvil, and I have to say, I fucking love it. We have a diamond sword, sharpness 5, looting 3, knockback 2, fire aspect 2, unbreaking 3. Diamond helmet, protection 4, aqua affinity, respiration, and unbreaking. Diamond chestplate, protection 4, thorns 3, unbreaking 3. Pants, blast protection 4, unbreaking 3. Boots, feather falling 4, fire protection 4, unbreaking 3. And shears with silk touch 1, efficiency 5, and unbreaking 3. So I have to say, I really love this update. I love the enchanting books, and it's just great. So, first things first, I will show you what I built in the end. And for the purpose of that, I will use a cheaty program to just switch to creative just to fly around. I'm not going to do anything with it other than fly around. Simply because I can't really show it to you in survival mode. So, I will see you guys in a second. Okay, I switched to creative mode, and as you can see, we're in the end. First of all, it looks a bit messy, really, and it hasn't loaded yet, because my laptop is still crap. Let me just show this to you. First of all, this is the little spawn thingy that you spawn on, where you can jump down. Let me just do that, actually, for demonstrational purposes. Where jump down, you don't take fall damage at all because of the water I placed using a sign. Then the Enderman get dropped. You know how this works, don't you? Yes, good. Then I have a bit of storage here. A carrot farm, just a little bit for food. As you can see by the potion effects, I also have 2 beacons set up on top of this. And let me just fly back up and show you. Fly, I am flying. Oh, and as you may also be able to see, while I'm here, the game doesn't perform all that great, simply because I also set up a maximum efficiency iron farm, which, if I remember, I will link it in the description. It was made by the guys on the JL zipcode server. I got the tutorial from Doc M, but I'm not sure who came up with the design originally. They also made the Enderman farm, which, let me just show you that. The Enderman spawn exclusively on those pressure plates and instantly trigger that piston, which pushes them down. As you can see, they're falling pretty frequently. The beacon is kind of glitching down there. That's extremely weird. Yeah, so that's for experience, and that is an iron farm, which, just a basic description. Like I said, if I remember, I'll put the tutorial in the description. There is this big area, which counts as a village due to the fact that we have doors right on the side and 16 villagers. And then you have to space them out a certain amount of blocks. I don't know the number from the top of my head. and that makes golems spawn. The golems get carried through water streams, as you can see down there. Then they get carried through lava. They all pile up down there. Let me just throw that away. Can I get in there in creative? Yeah, of course I can. Okay, so let me just demonstrate. They are weakened by the lava, as I've said, and then you step onto this pressure plate and they get crushed by a piston. Nothing fancy. Let's throw the glass block away, just, so it stays all nice and legit. I mean, I didn't cheat. I am just doing this. Oh, of course, I forgot the main part. This is just, so, I don't know, the elementary, no! Oh my god, that would have been bad. The elementary part really was, of course, removing the island, which was just fucking pain in the ass, but, yeah, setting up a haste beacon and several efficiency 5 pickaxes, I actually managed to do that. I covered the bedrock blocks, whoa, glitchy. The bedrock blocks with water, so nothing spawns on there. So that's how I did this. And I covered this in water, so no enderman could teleport to there either. Then we have 2 beacons here, giving us speed 2 and regeneration. Nothing fancy, it just prevents you from taking starvation damage. So let me just get my program back out to go back to survival, and I will see you guys in a moment. Okay, back in survival mode. Let me just demonstrate how the endermen get killed here. You just run around and punch them and they die, and they drop ender pearls and XP. And that noise was probably terribly loud. And this is just a stack of, I don't know, 15 or so anvils that I put there. Let's store the stuff away before I show you everything else. The way you get out to the sort of exit portal, I guess you could say, is you go here. There's a minecart balanced on a trapdoor, and that just continues up all the way, and you hold your right mouse button and you continue going up the minecarts, and then you're in the portal. So that's very convenient, and the world is loading and everything is laggy and horrible. Hooray! Great. Let me just show you the other thing I did. It's really nothing fancy, but I just needed it for the obvious purpose that it has. And what I made is, can you guess? Yes, a wool farm. Semi-automatic, you have to share them yourself, obviously. Then you press a button and those dispensers fire water, which carries it into a water stream above ice, which transports the items to a collecting point super fast, and that's pretty much just the basic thing behind this. Simply because I wanted to build with wool. Still haven't, but I'm planning to do that on camera. Oh, yes, before I forget, I named all my tools, by the way, with the enchantments they have. Efficiency 4, Silk Touch, that kind of stuff. I've also been caving a lot, and I've been fighting wither skeletons, and yeah, just, collecting diamonds. I kept them all to do specifically on camera, and I just thought that would be really cool just to collect diamonds from efficient caving for, I guess, about 4.5 weeks. So, see you guys in just a second. Okay, there we are, and my god, you guys are loud. Anyways, shut up, cows. I should really not have done this here. Anyways, prepare for the most magnificent thing you will ever have seen unless you play more Minecraft than I do. A 6x6x6 cube of diamond ore. Wow. So, fortune 3 out. Let's go. And while I do this, I might as well just talk a bit. As you may be seeing, I am now recording in 720p, simply because I expected the videos to turn out in 480p, but they didn't, and it really didn't look good at all. I'm really not satisfied with the quality of the so far videos, so even though I don't yet have my new PC, I still decided to just put the quality up a bit. I don't have the PC yet because there was some trouble. The person that is getting and building it for me is actually my father-in-law, my girlfriend's dad, who I'm actually, I don't want to say friends with, but who I get along with really well, and he works at a sort of computery company type deal, and he said he could build it for of course, a discounted price, because a company can buy stuff cheaper than I could, and they could build it for me for free, and everything would be very nice and awesome. But there was some difficulties with the case, and the people he wanted to have that doing him for him. Wow, that sentence didn't make sense. I hope you understand anyways. He has an apprentice who he wanted to give that task to, so he could, of course, say to his boss something like, you know, it's so he learns how to do that. And that apprentice is not yet back, or wasn't back until 4 days before I left. So that really couldn't happen there. And the plan now is he will build the PC soon and bring it up to me along with my girlfriend, actually in the first half of March. And then my girlfriend will be here for a weekend with me. And then we will get down back to her place, and I will be there for about a month again. Which is actually nice. We can spend a lot of time together. So, yeah, and for that I actually have plans already, but I will get to that after I show you the amount of diamonds I now have. Ah, wow. Oh yeah, by the way, too many items. That's what I used to switch the thingamabobber. What's it called? Game mode. Yes, exactly. Thanks for helping out, Jim Bob. So let's just craft some diamond blocks as I tell you what I just wanted to tell you, which I just forgot, so let me think for a second. Yes, alright, the future plans for what I want to do when I'm gone. I think I will keep the main series Let's Play, which is what you're watching right now. I'll keep that as sort of a live kind of thing, that I make the videos as I actually build in the world, and do the CTM map that I'm playing currently, and sort of pre-record that and upload it, so I have large quantities of that to upload for when I am not at home. I think that's a pretty nice plan. So, while I'm gone, I will always work on some sort of larger scale project, such as excavating the area for a new base, or similar tasks that take a lot of time. Yeah, I don't know. This is not going to be my main base. What I'm planning to do with this is just have it as sort of a hub for various farms, such as a reed farm, potato farm, animal farm, and all kinds of stuff. I don't really know yet. And I actually think it looks pretty cool. Down there I want to build a garden, but that's for the next episode, I think. And here I just have a very basic sort of design with some nether brick and some stone bricks and some stairs, and well, you have eyes for yourself, don't you? And I'm actually quite pleased with that. Let me just get back up. Oh my god, I'm going to overshoot it. No, wow, perfect. I actually like how everything looks, really. And I think it's going to look pretty good once I actually make a garden down there. So that'll be quite nice then. Oh, by the way, whee, tons of stuff. Great. Oh, of course. And besides this, I also built a rough sketch for a new Nether Hub, because I want to build my base close to that farm area, and this is the base for our new Nether Hub. I did a pretty similar thing to last time, where I just have a sphere and the bedrock, but this time I have a big empty space down there. I am not entirely sure what to do with that, but I'll figure something out. Oh, and can you guess how long it took me to get all this sandstone? Yeah, about 20 minutes with efficiency 5. So, that's quite a nice thing, I think, actually. So that's pretty much the main stuff I wanted to show you for today. I could, oh yes, I know. I'm doing a lot of weird edits this episode, right? I don't know, maybe you like it, maybe you don't. I'm experimenting with different styles in my episodes, really. I just did a weird hand movement to sort of demonstrate how weird something is, which you can't see. I'm so weird. Anyways, yeah, I could, of course... Nah, just kidding, I'm not gonna do another one of those cuts now. I'm thinking of using those wither skeleton heads I have to sort of well, take a guess, fight withers. I don't know, my mind is very all over the placey today. So that sounds like a nice thing to do, right? Nah, not yet. Okay, so well, I could... let me think, what could I do? I could actually get started on building that garden I spoke about. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good idea, doesn't it? So I have a melon, for no real reason. Some bone meal, sugar canes. Let's get started. German sugar canes. Let's get started with those. Just a little bit, just to have some stuff going on down here. Maybe some over here. And a couple right there. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, let's add some trees. Okay, and while I do this... whoa, that just confused the hell out of me. And while I do this, instead of always saying, oh yeah, let's do this, let's do that, I'll talk about some of the things that my girlfriend and I did in the holidays. First thing, we saw The Hobbit, which is... in my opinion, I haven't read the books. I've heard some, I think the first half of the audiobook. And I have to say, the movie is pretty cool. My girlfriend is a big fan of, I don't know how to pronounce his name, the original author of the Lord of the Rings books. And she says, yeah, it's a bit different than the book, but that's to be expected, and overall she liked it as well. We saw the, what's it called, high frame rate, blah blah whatever, 3D, awesome, pay 50,000 quadrillion bucks and get a bonus 20 frames per second, which your eyes can't actually see. You know, that kind of thing. Basically, we just chose that as our viewing option because nothing else was available at the time we had picked. But all in all, I really like the movie, and usually I'm against 3D in movies simply because it's a very gimmicky sort of thing. But in that movie, it was actually used pretty well. It was partially unnecessary, but it looked really amazing. It also was my first 3D movie that I saw in a movie theater since, I guess, age 5, which back then you still had the red and blue 3D glasses. Man, I'm old. So, yeah, that movie was quite nice. I'm not gonna spoil anything here, simply because I'm certain that there will be people watching this that still want to see the movie and don't want spoilers. So I'm not going to talk about the plot. Oh, by the way, I have viewers actually, which surprised me, to be honest. I didn't expect to get. I mean, I don't have lots of viewers, but I have viewers, which I didn't expect to get this quickly, really. So that's quite nice. Actually, one of my viewers is Mr. Regurk, who I will keep calling Rayjerk if he's being mean to me in maps. So that's quite nice, actually. I really like it, because, I don't know, doing this without people watching would be kind of meh. So yeah, I'm pretty happy that somebody actually takes their time and watches this. That is, if they really are watching and not just giving a thumb up and stuff. Which I know some people do that just to make people feel better. I hope that's not the case, but even if so, I will not find out, so that's okay. Like I said, I'm not satisfied with the quality overall, though, so I could totally understand not wanting to actually watch that stuff. Which, yeah, that would be pretty much understandable from my point of view. Let's put the melon right there. Okay. I'm not too good at building stuff like this just off the top of my head, so what I'm doing right now is just placing random stuff, in case you can't tell, which you probably can tell because I'm really not a very experienced builder overall. But I have to say, it doesn't look too bad so far. So that's pretty much the most important stuff that I wanted to talk about. I have, let's see, how much time do I have left to record right now? About 2 hours, so I will get to record some more Magical Grounds now. So that's nice, because I've been looking forward to playing again. So, that's the garden for you, pretty much. Random seeds. Okay, so... Oh wow, that looks immensely crappy. I have to fix that. Wow, that really doesn't look good. Anyways, this was the first episode in 720p with even worse performance than before. And to rip off another YouTuber's outro, because that's something I like to do, my name is Tobi, and I will see you next time. Okay, for the end of the episode, let's do an enchantment. Let's see what we can get. Oh my god. Let's hope for something awesome like Silk Touch or Infinity. Yes! Ah, awesome. Now that's a welcome back that I like. Okay, I will see you next episode.